1 year and 1,000 parking tickets later, he's still wheeling and dealing. And I guess he can afford to do so, right? Well, that is it for us. Saturday Night Live is coming up next. We'll see you again tomorrow at 4 o'clock. Good night.
Blackman, and this is my main man, Michael Jordan, and this is a pair of tight Air Jordans from Nike. This is something you can buy, and this is a patented, vicious, high-flying, 360 slam dunk. This is something you cannot do. Let me repeat myself. This you can buy. You cannot do this. Can. No!
Starlight, star bright, first star I see tonight. Wish I may, wish I might, have the wish I wish tonight.
The Starlight Foundation grants hundreds of wishes to seriously ill children. And now you can help Michelob make more wishes come true. Just look for this display.
Have the wish I wish tonight.
In a world where the line between good and evil have been destroyed, a new breed of hero and a mysterious cyborg are on a mission that has sparked a battle. Take them out. That will change the future of civilization. Jean-Claude Van Damme is the first hero of the 21st century in Cyborg, rated R.
Cyborg starts Friday at a theater near you.
If you like a challenge, just try to find a better deal than Mazda 323. It's $1,600 less than Toyota Corolla. Its warranty covers you 14,000 miles longer than Nissans, Hondas, or Toyotas. 323 also has their small sedans covered when it comes to overall room. And right now, it comes with $400 cash back from Mazda. $400. That's the kicker.
See your local Mazda dealer today and get $400 cash back on 323.
Say, where'd you learn to dunk? In finishing school?
Oh, now don't you start telling me I shouldn't dunk.
Of course you shouldn't. You don't know how to do it. Dunking's an art. It's all a matter of timing. I'll write a book about it.
Thanks, Professor.
Meet the Dream Team.
Tell me this is a bad dream.
They're committed to truth.
We're a special combat unit with the United States Marine Corps. We've been tracking some Libyan terrorists.
Give me a break. Justice.
So we came to town to see a ball game. Now they want to give us the chair.
And a New Jersey mental institution.
All right, we're 4 escaped lunatics.
Yes, I believe. Michael Keaton.
It's great to be young and insane.
Christopher Lloyd. The Dream Team. Rated PG-13. Starts Friday at theaters everywhere.
I don't even have time to tell you what Track Auto has on sale this week. What's he got, another bowling match tonight? Castrol GTX Motor Oil is just 86 cents a quart. Sound Solution mufflers come with a lifetime warranty and are only $12.99 each. Lee Maxi air filters are $2.99. Oil filters $1.99.
There's over 60 sale items each week and 10,000 everyday low price.
You need it. Track's got it.
Hey, don't ever interrupt me. This is Dwayne F. Schneider. There.
Do you know who sells the most cars and trucks in California? I'll give you a hint.
Start with the world's bestseller and a 25-year-old classic and America's best-selling compact pickup. Throw in the perfect family car and a car of the year its first time out. Finish with the wildest luxury car in the world. Now add one more thing. 2.9 financing on all of them.
Ford sells more cars and trucks than anyone. And you know how they do it? They sell the right stuff.
What makes a Whopper a Whopper? It's the bounce of the bun, the bulk of the beef, the flame and the heat it broils on. It's ketchup and pickles and onion and mayo, cheese, fresh lettuce and ripe tomato. It's broilers and cookers and builders and choppers and slicers and servers and baggers and boxers. It's proportion and dimension. It's your way and then some. It's the size of the grin when you first bite in. It's beyond any burger. Doesn't taste like any burger because it's not just a burger. It's a Whopper.
You know, bull riding is rough work. You can tell the really tough bulls just by looking at them. So after riding, I don't go for a watered-down version of regular beer. I want the less filling beer that tastes great. Miller Lite. Just kick back, have a cold one, and think back to all the bulls I've twisted.
Here's your steak, Steve.
Thank you. Hey, Ruby, I know this guy. Cranky Hank, Amarillo 88.
It's no bull. When it's Miller Lite, less filling, tastes great.
Whoa, tough as ever.
Kawasaki introduces a jet ski watercraft that gives you twice the fun. It's stable and easy to ride. And best of all, it lets you bring along a friend to share the fun. The new Tandem Sport from Kawasaki.
Get around, we get around. Yeah, get around, round, we get around.
Throughout the Southland and around the world, wherever there's fast-breaking news, whenever you need to know, there's only one station that brings it all home. Your #1 station for news. We're Channel 4, Southern California's favorite, and we get around.
Round, get around, we get around.
Sunday, you get to know the truth, who they were, why they killed, how they pulled it off, and how one man brought them down. The case of the Hillside Stranglers, Sunday.
Got your cotton, your Polly's got your permanent breast. Got the right beer now to get us through this mess. Having some fun while it's going around. The silver bullet won't slow you down. So come on into Coors Light. It's the right beer now.
When you're having fun, the last thing you want to do is slow it down. So come on into Coors Light, the great light beer for a good long time.
It's the right beer now.
Your car doesn't have to be as old as these for you to have trouble finding the right oil filter, especially if you're looking for it at the wrong store. But at Cheap Auto Parts, we've got thousands of parts for thousands of cars. So whether your car's as old as these or as new as this, you'll find the part you need. And now, during Cheap Spring Sale, you'll also find Castrol motor oil for only 89 cents a quart. Cheap Auto Parts. We're ready to work when you are.
2 families, 3 lifetimes, black and white in color. Generations, weekdays.
Don't forget to set your clock forward 1 hour tonight.
And now, weekend update.
A nice cold bud?
Then where does she come from?
That nasty Lloyd's at it again. But Domino's Pizza is hot and fresh because it's delivered in 30 minutes or less, guaranteed. For hotter, fresher pizza, call Domino's Pizza. Nobody delivers better.
Astronomers tell us there won't be a total eclipse in America until the year 2017. They are very much mistaken. This is the year of the eclipse. Introducing the Eclipse by Mitsubishi. Try not to stare.
If you're gonna make it in the burger business, you got to have one of these babies.
At In-N-Out, we've always resisted buying a freezer.
Hey, it's a steal.
A freezer takes away from food's natural good taste.
Taste! Schmaze.
So we always make our fries from fresh potatoes.
Fresh?
And our beef is never frozen.
Trust me. Who's gonna know?
Fresh. That's what In-N-Out is all about.
We'd love for you to come to spring training for a shot at this year's club.
Well, I'm not sure I can make it by then.
He's got his own look.
How do you cut your hair, Rip? Edge-matic?
Perfect control.
I like that kind of spirit in play.
And 20/20 vision. Just a bit outside. He's given Cleveland something to be proud of. Sort of. Major League.
That ball wouldn't have been out of a lot of parks.
Name one.
Yellowstone.
Rated R. Starts Friday, April 7th at theaters everywhere.
Hi, interested in the Toyota Celica? It's beautiful, and it's an excellent value. And right now, the Celica GTS is available with a special extra value package of features, like air conditioning, AM/FM radio with cassette, and much more. At savings of up to $1,050, it's a great value. So you like it?
I love it.
Toyota's special option package makes the Celica a great buy.
Who could ask for anything more?
Hello, my name is Penn, and this is my partner, Teller. We're Penn and Teller. You may have seen us on Letterman, Saturday Night Live, Public TV, MTV, and lots of other nothing little television shows. Yeah, you may think you've seen us, but we've got a live show, a very live Broadway show that the New York Times raved about. But don't be snowed by that. Come see us, because there's one thing we can do live that we can never do on TV. We can make mistakes.
I send you for a Bud Light, and you bring back...
Well, if you want the one light that outshines them all, ask for Bud Light.
So, there are no men here, there's an unlimited supply of Bud Light, and we can never leave.
Correct.
Because everything else is just a light.
We can live with that.
Yeah.
You know, you never talk about your father.
He's a professional embarrassment.
Look out for people wearing bibs.
Billy Crystal, Alan King, and Jovette Williams.
I know you for 37 years, and we just met.
Memories of Me, directed by Henry Winkler, coming to video cassette. She loved the wrong woman's husband. Now the mob wants her dead. Heaven is the only place she can hide, and all hell's breaking loose.
Another way out of here?
Tom Berenger, Last Rites, coming to video cassette.
This is no place for an unwed mother. This is no time to fall in love with a stranger. Now she must face the hardest decision of all. Winter People. Stop it. Rated PG-13. Starts Friday, April 14th at select theaters.
It's your Toyota dealer's Better Buy Now sale, because there's no better buy than an '89 Toyota, and no better time than right now. Get a great deal on a trouble-free Tercel. Save big on a sporty new Supra. Drive off with a great deal on any new Toyota. And with Toyota extra value packages saving you over $1,000 more, there's even more reason to buy now. But hurry, because after April 4th, you won't find a better buy anywhere else. And that's the bottom line.
Larry Bird, Magic Johnson, and the championship 10 years after Sunday on NBC Sports World.
Party Commandos! I got a couple of party time tips for you from Extra Gold Draft. First, never party with anything less than the full tilt taste of Extra Gold. This is 100% beer. Another tip. You know, every party ends up in the kitchen anyhow, so technically, this is the only room you gotta clean. The rest of the place, who'll notice?
Go for the full tilt taste of Extra Gold.
Party animal.
High school is just like a memory because...
So I went waiting to see Caroline, right?
No, she wasn't there.
Every time I went to the prom, the girl was taller than me. I don't want to talk about it.
No, I said I'd like to find a dress. And she said, is this for your daughter? For your wife?
It's for my...
What? You know why we don't talk about women? You only talk about things you know about.
Levi's 100% cotton Dockers. If you're not wearing Dockers, you're just wearing pants.
Dogpile on John! Yeah!
Sunday, the true story of Southern California's most notorious murder mystery is told to the world. Sunday at 9, the case of the Hillside Stranglers, only on Channel 4.
The stars come out on Entertainment This Week, Sunday at 6.
Before the tears have dried, before the wonder is gone, before the moment is lost forever, we take it and share it with you like nobody else. Before it's a memory, it's Polaroid.
No matter. Family transportation, it's come a long way. And here's the next step. The new Geo Prism, 5-door hatchback, 4-door sedan. Japanese design, American built. To carry today's families with more style, performance, and a commitment to quality. Geo Prism, part of the Geologic line. Now, at selected Chevrolet dealers. It's the logical way to go.
All the great moves and all the great looks are within your reach. Suzuki, the ride you've been waiting for.
Ah, I see we share a oneness for muffin and egg breakfast sandwiches brought to us by the discriminating people at AM/PM mini markets. Have you opted for the succulence of ham or the firmly packed sausage? Oh, how does the introductory price of 99 cents grab ya? Served hot and toasty, bringing you to mind, my dear.
Fill up for less on a new muffin and egg breakfast sandwich at AM/PM, now just 99 cents.
At Nissan, our cars are designed with a unique understanding of the how and why and where of driving. But more importantly, of the who, sitting behind the wheel. An understanding that there are still a whole lot of you out there who drive not because you have to, but because you like to. Nissan, built for the human race.
Burger King presents the world's first scratch and sniff commercial. Just scratch the dot and you'll start to sniff everything you see. Come on, scratch the dot. Now, can't you smell that beef patty flame broiling? The bun toasted golden brown. Onion, finger still on that dot. Crisp lettuce, juicy tomato. Now breathe in. You just had a scratch and sniff Whopper. Now take your finger off the dot and you'll know where to get a real Whopper. Burger King.
Our cars are designed with a unique understanding of the how and why and where of driving. But more importantly, of the who, sitting behind the wheel. An understanding that there are still a whole lot of you out there who drive not because you have to, but because you like to. Nissan, built for the human race.
There's nothing more exciting than a fast break. To Pizza Hut for a great supreme deal where exceptional leaping ability and blazing speed both come into play in pursuit of Pizza Hut's Supreme Pizza loaded with 6 mouth-watering toppings. Now get 1 medium for $9.99 or better yet, 2 for just $4 more. And that's a deal worth running out for.
Pizza Hut, making it.
Force equals mass times acceleration. For every action, there is an equal and opposite reaction. A body at rest tends to stay at rest. A body in motion tends to stay in motion. Power equals work divided by time equals the Reebok cross-training system equals the physics behind the physiques equals Reebok.
It's here. A game with over 70 million prizes. Enough for 1 out of 3 people to win. Scrabble at McDonald's. In a word, you can win. Now at McDonald's, when you play Scrabble at breakfast, you could win once. And you could win once again. Because now at breakfast, you get double game pieces and more chances to win.
Hello, I'm Jay, and I'm here to introduce the first box full of new Doritos Light Tortilla Chips. What do they put in the box, you might be asking? Well, it's easy. The great taste of Doritos! But what they left out of the box is even more important. 1/3 of the oil. Also looks like they left the box out of the commercial. Hello! So try new Doritos Light. Enjoy what's there and what's not there. And crunch all you want. We'll make more.
You know, you never talk about your father.
He's a professional embarrassment.
Look out for people wearing bibs.
Billy Crystal, Alan King, and Jovette Williams.
I know you for 37 years, and we just met.
Memories of Me, directed by Henry Winkler, coming to video cassette. She loved the wrong woman's husband. Now the mob wants her dead. Heaven is the only place she can hide, and all hell's breaking loose.
Another way out of here.
Tom Berenger, Last Rites, coming to video cassette.
Walk into Wells Fargo. Our doors are now open from 9 to 6, Monday through Friday. Longer than any other major bank in California. So if your bank can't keep up with your banking needs, open your account with the bank that can. 9 to 6, Monday through Friday. Wells Fargo comes through again.
You're lucky. You're not married to Rick Dees. I mean, you can listen to Kiss FM in the morning at 7:10, and if Rick Dees talks about your birthday, you could win $1,000. Then you're on your way to the Kiss FM $1 Million Dash for Cash Bank Vault, where you can take all the money you can grab in 102.7 seconds just because you listen to Kiss FM and you're lucky enough not to be married to Rick Dees.
Don't miss your birthday. Set your radio on Kiss FM tonight.
In your future, I see big savings on famous name brands for women, men, children, and the home at the Boston Store's April sale. Related separates, originally $17 to $37, now 33% off. Famous Maker menswear, save up to 40% off. Or Famous Maker sheet sets and Field Crest towels, save 50% and more. What else, Madam Hangour? You and a wiry stranger avoiding crowded malls at the April sale at Boston Stores, your friendly neighborhood department store with famous brands.
Who else said that hurt you?
Protect the family is like getting a handgun. A family member is probably more likely to be injured by the dog than is likely the dog will ever save your life.
The mercury went all the way up to 104 degrees at the downtown Civic Center today. That makes this the hottest April day ever recorded in Southern California. The air conditioners
for life. Henry Alfaro is coming up next with that touching story.
Capture the moment with Twining's tea. So elegant, so tasteful.
There's a different kind of paper towel. It leaves virtually no wetness, no lint, and no fibers behind. 2-layer thick coronet sparkle. All it leaves is clean.
How strong is extra strength Tums EX? Heartburn strikes, Tums strikes back. Heartburn's gone that fast. Tums EX, twice as strong, twice as fast as regular Rolaids.
The
Pontiac Grand Prix SE, the Acura Legend L. Let's see how they compare.
The Grand Prix SE has sleek styling, aluminum wheels, and an available 2.8-liter engine.
Now let's hear from Acura.
Acura Legend はアルミの車って 2.7 リットルのエンジンだし、かっこがいい。
Now that you've heard both sides, considering a comparably equipped Grand Prix SE is sticker-priced over $8,600 less and $1,000 cash or 2.9 financing, you decide. See your Southern California Pontiac dealer.
Your car doesn't have to be as old as these for you to have trouble finding the right oil filter, especially if you're looking for it at the wrong store. But at Cheap Auto Parts, we've got thousands of parts for thousands of cars. So whether your car's as old as these or as new as this, you'll find the part you need. And now, during Cheap Spring Sale, you'll also find Autolite spark plugs for only 79 cents each. Cheap Auto Parts. We're ready to work when you are.
First, there was the collapse of civilization, anarchy, genocide. And then we heard the rumors that the last scientists were working on a cure that would end the plague.
They need information I have.
And restore the world. Why? I like the misery. I like this world!
Jean-Claude Van Damme in Cyborg, rated R.
Starts tomorrow at a theater near you.
You ever wonder about the process by which they make those processed chicken sandwiches? They take a chicken part here and put it together with a chicken part there. Here a part, there a part, everywhere a part. Now when Jack in the Box makes this chicken sandwich, they use only one part. The best part.
A boneless chicken breast, grilled, not fried. The new grilled chicken filet at Jack in the Box. For exciting new taste, this is the place.
Eating it's my favorite part.
I know. If I had a Honda, I wouldn't be in this mess. If you had a Honda, I wouldn't be getting you out of this mess. You always come to my rescue.
That's because I've always had Hondas.
Yeah. You know, my choice in cars is a lot like my choice in men.
You know what? I just thought of a great guy for you.
Really?
Easy to talk to, always there when you need him.
Who?
My Honda dealer.
Your authorized Honda dealers, as dependable as the cars they sell.
World War II, and a ship of inexperienced sailors must be molded into an efficient fighting machine.
How you, as individuals, will weather the months or years that lie ahead is an imponderable. But this ship is not.
Every maneuver is critical. Every mistake could be fatal.
I will not tolerate complacency on my ship.
Bogies many, bearing 055.
Away all boats, tonight at 8 on Fox 11.
A 1978 Toyota Celica. How has it lasted all these years? Simple, routine maintenance with genuine Toyota parts and service. So to get your Toyota service the right way and at the right price, see a Toyota dealer. How long will your Toyota last? We still don't know.
Why do people enjoy working at Domino's Pizza?
The people are fantastic. They're great.
The money's terrific.
The opportunity for advancement at Domino's Pizza is outrageous.
When you tell them a dollar figure of how much you actually make at Domino's Pizza, most people don't believe you. They say, oh, come on, no way.
It's just a really fun place to work.
I work with some of the nicest people that you could ever run across.
There are over 240 Domino's Pizza locations in the L.A. area. Call the one nearest you and ask about your job today.
Dick Clark.
If you've noticed that K-Light FM is gone, and it is, they've changed their format. Come on over to Coast 103 at 103.5 and enjoy continuous soft hits. Coast 103 FM plays only the best songs by the people you love most. Streisand, Diamond, Chicago, and so many more. All in a row with less talk and more variety. So if the station you listen to has changed recently, count on us. LA's Coast 103 FM for continuous soft hits.
If you want great tartar control and a great deal more, new Tartar Control Aquafresh will knock you over. It reduces ugly tartar buildup and more. It also helps remove plaque for healthier gums and more. It fights cavities with fluoride and more. It's got a taste that beat the leading brand. Great tartar control, great taste, and a great deal more. New Tartar Control Aquafresh.
The allure of expensive perfumes is irresistible. Now discover the allure of new Ara designer fragrance antiperspirants, similar in scent to some of the world's finest perfumes. Samara, a classic oriental scent. Caprios, an exotic floral. Verona, a spicy oriental. And Marseille, a delicate fresh floral. All with arid protection against wetness and odor. 4 alluring new Ara designer fragrance antiperspirants. They make getting a little closer, a little nicer.
Decades of testing have given Volvos a much-envied reputation for safety, with features like a steel safety cage and crumple zones, front and rear. And since the Volvo 740 sells for just $21,680, it lets you buy now and save later.
Volvo dealers are in a dealin' mood. See a Volvo dealer today for a great deal.
There's never been a roach killer like this before.
Who could have done it?
A formula so far advanced.
You know who.
New Formula Raid Anti-Roach Killer kills bugs dead like never before. It's the fastest you can buy. And no spray lasts longer, up to 4 long months.
Longer than summer?
New Raid Anti-Roach Killer. Nobody kills as fast and as long. Nobody does it deader.
Good evening, everyone. Tonight on Fox News, the jury is riveted as Oliver North defends himself on the stand with plenty to say about George Bush and Ronald Reagan at 10.
On Tuesday, we told you about Eunice Fan of Long Island. Eunice had taken the drastic step of turning her 14-year-old son into the police because she suspected he was involved with selling drugs. Eunice made a hard choice in turning in her son, but she was determined not to let drugs control her house. The decision Eunice Fan made got us to thinking, what about other people? Would they do the similar thing in the same situation? So we asked for your opinion. We posed the question, if you suspected your child was involved with drugs, would you report that to the police? Thousands of you called. The overwhelming majority of you, 85% yes, said yes, you would take the same action. Only 15% of you said you felt there was a different answer than that. Now, the story of a man who lived by the motto, love him and leave him. Edgar Jacobs was the ultimate ladies' man. His career as a Casanova left behind a trail of broken hearts and bouncing babies. And now those babies are grown, they're meeting each other for the first time and discovering that they have a lot in common. Father was a flirt. That's tomorrow on A Current Affair. That wraps it up for today's edition. Thanks for joining us, everyone. Until next time, America.
The base price of this Isuzu Trooper is $13,149. Of course, when you start adding features like a 2.6-liter fuel-injected engine, 4-wheel drive, power steering, mud and snow steel-belted radials, triple skid plates, and reclining front bucket seats, the price may come as quite a shock. Still, just $13,149. And right now, you could save up to $900 on the versatile Isuzu Trooper 4x4.
Dead Calm. Rex Reed calls it an imaginative, offbeat thriller that's full of surprises. It will send your pulse sky high. Dead Calm. Rated R. Starts Friday, April 7th at a theater near you.
I'm Judy the Petite Flower. Oh, and in my profession, when you want to maintain a goddess-like figure, but still indulge yourself, only one drink will do. Diet Dr. Pepper. Oh, it's unique.
Nice! Gotta roll! Try to get down to the local food chain!
Diet Dr. Pepper. Like nothing else.
Yeah, makes me feel like a woman.
Kentucky Fried Chicken has a fresh meal deal. Just $2.99 for a fresh cooked meal. 3 pieces of chicken, juicy and hot, fresh biscuit, fresh coleslaw. You really get a lot. For a fresh meal deal, just cross the road to Kentucky Fried Chicken.
Pirate Radio. Pirate Radio. Pirate Radio. 100.3 FM. Welcome to the jungle. Pirate Radio is on 100.3 FM.
Is it worth a cop's job to bust the mayor's son?
You're going after the son of the one man in the city who can nail you.
Sunday at 7 on Fox 11.
World War II, and a ship of inexperienced sailors must be molded into an efficient fighting machine.
How you, as individuals, will weather the months or years that lie ahead is an imponderable. But this ship is not.
Every maneuver is critical. Every mistake could be fatal.
I will not tolerate complacency on my ship.
Bogies many, bearing 055.
Away all boats. And now, the Fox 11 Prime movie with limited commercial interruptions.
The thing on a personal level that probably frustrates all of us, most of us, certainly myself personally, is when you hear companies using up to X% less. And you really need to do your homework before you choose intelligently. We have distance sensitivity, time of day, day of week sensitivity. Most cases, our cost differential will be small enough that the quality will more than differentiate you staying with AT&T.
To turn the ordinary into the extraordinary, you need to know how things should be. Fabergé, what an egg should be. Stradivarius, what a fiddle should be. And Lincoln, what a luxury car should be.
48 Hours will continue.
Sunday, a revealing bestseller about Cabot Cove dwellers starts rumors to fly and someone to die.
Murder? Yeah.
Jessica hasn't a clue in an episode all new of Murder, She Wrote. Then she can't hear. Her mother won't listen. Now her child could pay the price for their silence. Marley Matlin, Lee Remick, Bridge to Silence, Sunday. You're cordially invited to the wedding event of the year. Join the party when a Southern belle marries her beau. Catch Designing Women, Monday. This is CBS.
I think if there's a way to describe our association, we're what a savings and loan should be. We take your money and pay you a certain amount of interest on it, and then we reinvest that money in a very good way. We help people buy houses. We do these two simple things that make a savings and loan a savings and loan. It's that simple. We do things right.
This year, see Europe from an American point of view. With new service to Brussels, Stockholm, Lyon, and Hamburg. And special low introductory airfares to all of them. American Airlines, something special to Europe.
Michael Keaton's new movie, The Dream Team, tonight at 11.
Small change, big deal. It's a kids club meal from Burger King. Burger, fries, soft drink too. $1.49 and a surprise for you. Don't wait. It's great at Burger King.
What makes a Whopper a Whopper? It's the bounce of the bun, the bulk of the beef, the flame, and the heated broils on. It's ketchup, pickles, onions, and mayo, cheese, lettuce, and ripe tomato. It's beyond any burger, doesn't taste like any burger because it's not just a burger, it's a Whopper.
Every 6 seconds, someone in America gets one. A free phone card from U.S. Sprint. The phone card lets you sample Sprint's extraordinary fiber optic sound quality from any phone in America without changing phone companies. And you'll save money every time you use it. To get your free phone card, call Sprint now and talk with the best.
Compaq is the leader in performance and intelligent innovation.
Martin, we've got an hour tops. Make or break.
Hey, it's made.
Compaq has gone the extra mile for today's power-hungry users.
Give me next quarter's figures.
Yes. Compaq has consistently shown engineering excellence.
10 minutes to spare. That's hardly even exciting, Martin.
Speak for yourself.
Don't be an accidental tourist. Let Chevy Chase show you what not to do when traveling abroad.
My family and I are looking for sex.
Take a European vacation, Saturday.
He killed his terminally ill wife, and he says he'd do it again. That's why his story became a movie, and that's why he's on 60 Minutes, Sunday.
When the prescription's passion, will Michael respond?
Put it in his words, I don't Peter his O'Toole.
Monday.
He never was attracted to thick ankles.
On Newhart.
Oh, honey, don't come near me, please.
Oh, I can't. No, it's not a good idea.
Oh, no, baby. Not right now, no.
Oh, sweetie. You don't want to get too close.
Till that sticky, pasty morning mouth film on your mouth, teeth, and gums is powered away with Scope. And the worst breath of the day is replaced with the best. Kiss me.
What are you waiting for?
Let me kiss.
You may kiss me now.
Scope, the best thing, first thing in the morning.
So what's little dandruff?
Okay. Imagine you're at the social event of the year, and your dream girl says hello, just as you do this. Her first impression? What a hunk. Only a few flakes.
Give me a break.
The breaks are you never get a second chance to make a first impression.
So?
So regular shampoos won't fix your problem. Try this.
Head and Shoulders? But you don't have dandruff.
Bingo.
Head and Shoulders, because you never get a second chance to make a first impression.
For McDonald's salads, Kathy. She's young, on the go, has it all together. No time in her busy schedule.
Ring, please, ring.
But there's one thing she really loves. McDonald's fresh tossed salads, loaded with fresh vegetables for loads of taste. Now with 3 new dressings. McDonald's own tangy Caesar, creamy peppercorn, and reduced calorie red French.
Yeah, I'll take the Caesar. No, the peppercorn.
Decisions are no problem for her.
She'll take the Caesar.
Thanks, Mom.
Tuesday.
For l'examen français.
Sam gave Scott the answers to the French test.
Who's the boss? Sam.
Here we were, alone again. Adam and Eve and Paul.
On the Wonder Years.
Aquafresh case history number 75.
No, I don't know much about fluoride, but I do know that I've never had a cavity in my whole life. I'm not an expert on plaque either, but my dentist says that I don't have to worry about my gums. My gums are healthy. I've been brushing with Aquafresh since I was a kid.
Triple Protection Aquafresh. It does more than fight cavities. It freshens breath and helps remove plaque for healthier gums in one complete toothpaste.
Aquafresh, look at the results.
Aquafresh, more than cavity protection, triple protection.
I'm an old-fashioned guy, and that's the truth. I like restaurants where people are glad to see you, where hamburgers are made from fresh beef, not frozen, and made to order with your choice of fresh toppings. I started a bunch of restaurants just like that 20 years ago. Wendy's old-fashioned hamburgers. Come on in.
Hi.
Howdy, dude.
Huh?
Our hamburgers are the best in the business, or I wouldn't name the place after my daughter.
Wednesday.
A telephone is the lonely guy's best friend.
A lesson in love.
I'm not calling one of those 976 numbers.
Growing pains. Then it's a high noon fantasy.
This is my first showdown.
And probably your last.
An all-new head of the class, Wednesday.
SST will continue in a moment.
Monday.
We're dealing with the plague.
How contagious is it?
It has a fatality rate of 80%.
An all-new MacGyver Monday.
Spanish
spanning the globe with news and views. Everyone's rocking and rolling to Disneyland's Blast to the Past.
It's totally hot! Excellent!
It gets your rhythm going.
It's the green shift.
A lot of memories.
Oh, yeah.
I'd love to have a 57 Chevy.
You could win one of 5 classic cars and have a swell time with fabulous 50 shows and fun-filled attractions.
It's all real. It's great.
A blast to the past.
Hey, it's great.
So come blast to the past every day. And at Disneyland, that's the way it is.
Power 106, morning zookeeper Jay Thomas.
Skidmark is still on vacation, so I've appointed an acting general manager. And as our first official act, we're going to give away 10 grand this Thursday morning. You put your radio on Power 106. Listen at 7:10 Thursday morning. We'll announce the birthday in this envelope. If it matches yours, you could win 10 grand. What do you think of that?
Power 106. It's our 3rd birthday, but you get the presents.
Thursday morning at 7:10 on Power 106, you can win 10 grand. It's so easy, even a boss could do it.
The new threat of racism, tonight after War and Remembrance.
I mean, you know, the stuff I talk about is not all that easy to hear for a lot of people, generally speaking. If it wasn't funny, forget about it. They wouldn't be listening to it.
And what have we here? Looks like someone's trying to hide their eyes. What's the matter this time? Are they red, irritated, or simply dry? Instead of hiding your eyes, help them with Clear Eyes eye drops. Clear Eyes gets rid of the redness, and unlike the leading brand, it has an extra moisturizing ingredient too. With Clear Eyes, you've got it made without the shades. Clear Eyes removes redness and moisturizes too.
What are you going to do with your flowers? Give them my mom. Why? Because she's nice. What are you going to do with yours? I'll give them to your mom. Why don't you give them to your own mom? Oh, yes, that's a great idea.
This Mother's Day, ask your florist to send the porcelain pitcher bouquet through FTD. With flowers from your FTD florist, the feeling never ends.
Please don't let this feeling end.
My name is Jesse Cordy, and what I'm going to tell you is real. On January 4th, 1987, a passenger train en route between Washington and New York collided with a freight train. In the trial that followed, the engineer admitted to having smoked marijuana and overlooking security measures. They say that marijuana doesn't hurt anyone. But this time, 16 people died. Among them, Laura Cordy, my wife.
Next.
Remembrance, the final chapter. Next. Parental discretion advised.
You hear the thunder.
If you've been itching for driving excitement that's a blend of hot looks and high performance, then Grand Am is your car.
Feel excitement. Get on your party and ride. Party and ride. Get on your party and we build excitement.
Now get 2.9% GMAC financing, or up to $1,600 cash back for first-time buyers.
If you select prime cured lumber, shape it precisely, carve it intricately, join it perfectly, and finish it in 18 painstaking steps, you'll have beautiful Thomasville furniture. And that's what you'll see in every style at the Thomasville Gallery. Beautiful furniture, beautifully made. Take advantage of beautiful prices during our Thomasville Gallery sale.
Introducing a new sunscreen for people who love their skin as much as they love being in the sun. A sunscreen and moisturizer combined. Introducing new moisturizing sunscreen lotions from the makers of Vaseline Intensive Care. With PABA-free protection from 2 to 25 plus. Help prevent sun-dried skin while you tan with new Vaseline Intensive Care moisturizing sunscreen lotions. PABA-free sun protection that moisturizes.
1 week from tonight,
It's the last moonlighting ever, the most talked about show on television. The romantic comedy that won 6 Emmy Awards and 3 Golden Globes. And now it's time to say so long.
You don't know, do you?
No, what?
You've been canceled.
What?
The all-new farewell episode of Moonlighting, next Sunday.
Just a cheater here on how to seize those Cheetos. Cool Rule 86. Be discreet when crossing the street.
Cheetos, the cheese that goes crunch.
Hey, Dad.
Oh, hey, kids, how you doing? Who made it?
With a family, a job, and one busy bathroom, it's no wonder Peggy Bowes relies on Spick and Span Pine.
Okay, you guys, everybody out.
Be
Get
ready in
dressed.
5 minutes. Make it 10.
Oh, you're leaving 15.
It gets up tough dirt like soap scum with so little scrubbing, and the pine scent leaves everything smelling great.
Smells nice.
So hurry up. Let's go.
Get it Spick and Span fast with Spick and Span Pine.
The facts about butter and calories. Think butter has a ton of calories. Think again. Butter has just 36 calories a pat, the same as margarine. So for no more calories, you get butter's great taste. Delicious dairy butter.
An exciting program is helping parents who can't read to their children. In libraries in Austin, Texas, parents like Robert Oroka choose books from a special video series. Robert watches the video of the book with his tutor and then reads the book. At home, his children learn as he reads.
Now I can pick up a book and I can help them with their homework. I couldn't do that before.
You can learn to read for you and your children. For information on reading programs, call this number.
It's an all-new Thursday. What if you're a millionaire and don't know it? 1 out of 7 Americans is owed money or property.
It could be you.
Unclaimed fortunes. Then, it's the most shocking cliffhanger of the year. The season finale, Dynasty. And you hear a lot about it, but how much do you know about cholesterol? Join Hugh Downs for the National Cholesterol Test. What you learn may save your life.
Here's to you, America.
Chrysler Plymouth interrupts this commercial for an important announcement. 0% financing on every new 1989 car in stock. That's right, 0%.
Here's to you, America. Here's to the red, white, and blue. You were there for Chrysler Plymouth. Now Chrysler Plymouth's here for you. Here's to you, America.
Through Colorado's Gunnison Gorge, the river whispers and roars past cliffs carved by time. A dam would threaten the life and beauty of this canyon forever. But the right to build a dam belonged to people who decided never to use that right. Now, what took nature 2 million years to make will still be seen by the eyes of our children's children. Do people sometimes care for nature by leaving it alone? People do.
Presenting McDonald's Big Breakfast, made with California fresh eggs and hotcakes and sausage, under $2 each. Every day at McDonald's. Now wake up and smell the coffee for just 10 cents with either McDonald's large breakfast.
A Cinco de Mayo celebration turns into a near riot at 11.
Tonight's presentation contains certain scenes of brutality. Parental discretion is advised. Tonight begins the last act with the most...
Get your hands on these great-looking Pro Wing athletic shoes on sale now at Payless. We've got athletic shoes for the whole family, like men's Pro Wings, just $12.99, or women's Pro Wings, down to a mere $11.99. And kids' Pro Wing athletic shoes are as low as $9.99. So get on over to Payless now, because there's a great sale afoot. Payless Shoe Source. You could pay more, but why?
More pecani sauce. Let's use mine.
Well, that isn't paste pecani sauce.
What's the difference?
Paste is made from fresh vegetables and spices by folks in San Antonio who know what pecani sauce should taste like.
Well, this stuff's made in New York City. New York City!
Stranger, I hope you can beat a full house.
Pick up the original. Pick up the pace.
Ready for aerobics? I'm not going. I can't be seen in these. Where are my new cheetahs from Mervyn's? I'm tough on shoes. I might ruin them. These are tougher than you are. I have weak arches. Cheetahs have extra support. No more excuses. Well, what? I'm allergic to aerobics. Really? Yeah. Every time I go, I break out in sweat.
These cheetah leather shoes at $22.99 are part of the great savings you'll find during Super Value Week at Mervyn's.
You look great in those. Yeah, so great. I don't even need aerobics.
You know what's a mystery? Fajitas. First of all, fajita means skirt steak. So how do they get all those cows and skirts? But an even bigger mystery is why Del Taco and Noggle serve steak and chicken fajitas 16 ways that other place just has 2. Is it brain surgery to put fajitas in nachos or burritos? No, but it seems to have gone over their heads. They don't even use 100% white meat chicken breast or offer a 16-ounce soft drink for just 25 cents with any fajita purchase. It's a mystery. But who cares? Get down to Del Taco and Noggles now. Good food. No mystery.
Velveeta melts smooth. The cheddar clumps. Velveeta the blend that cooks better. Plus Velveeta melts better than cheddar.
For smoother melting, no single cheese cooks like Velveeta.
Meeting your new daughter-in-law.
Uh-huh.
With dirty dentures?
I just soaked them.
Soaking's not enough. Denture Cream cleans almost twice as clean as effort into 90 seconds.
Twice as clean.
Brush with Denture Cream or Minty Denture Gel.
You've been searching for it all your life. Something rich that doesn't have a billion calories. Something sweet and non-fat with no added sugar. Introducing the Yoplait Light. Fresh, creamy yogurt and real fruit, lusciously blended with just a touch of NutraSweet and only 90 little calories. New Yoplait Light. The light at the end of the tunnel.
Geraldo. We'll be back in a moment.
Everything in the store on sale. Every item, every piece. Living rooms, dining rooms, bedrooms, bedding, and more. The Furnishings 2000 24-hour sale. Friday till 9, Saturday 10 till 6, Sunday 11 to 6. Take our lowest prices ever on the fabulous imported Italian butter soft leather sofa. $100 off our lowest price ever, just $7.88. Take this beautiful day, but includes the link spring. Our lowest price ever, $77. Check Friday and Saturday's full-page newspaper ads for the Furnishings 2000 24-hour sale now.
I eat a tuna on rye with a couple of onions, and now I could yell fire. Nobody'd come to my rescue. So I take a claret.
You called? Only Claret's has Actazole with chlorophyll. Gets rid of bad breath fast.
I don't believe this. I have a piece of garlic bread with my dinner, and what happens? My dog won't even come near me. So I take a claret. Hey, Ruffy.
Only Claret's has Actazole with chlorophyll. Gets rid of bad breath fast.
I kept getting these headaches. And then my assistant said, "Why are you squinting so much at those printouts?" I didn't mess around. Went straight to Lenscrafters.
Lenscrafters crafts your quality glasses in about an hour by putting the whole lab right in the store. So you can see better and feel better in about an hour.
No more headaches, great-looking top-quality glasses, and all it took was 1 hour.
Lenscrafters, custom-crafted eyeglasses in about an hour. Call 1-800-522-LENS for one of 20 LA area locations near you.
Reynolds Aluminum Recycling's got a new game.
Reynolds is a new game, Bob.
It's called Treasure Hunt.
It's called Treasure Hunt.
You could win hundreds of cash prizes, even $100,000.
Even $100,000.
I said that.
I said that.
Silence.
So collect your cans of aluminum and bring them to Reynolds Recycling Center.
And bring them to a Reynolds Recycling Center.
And play Treasure Hunt.
And play Treasure Hunt.
For the Reynolds Recycling Center nearest you, call 1-800-228-2525.
Play Treasure Hunt.
Wah! Play Treasure Hunt.
Wah!
Right now, your Toyota dealers have thousands of brand new Camrys. No wonder he wants you to make him an offer.
I just got this ridiculous offer on the white Camry LE.
Take it!
Excuse me?
Take it!
That Blue Camry Deluxe, this is their best offer, sorry.
Sold.
Look, I got this.
I'll take it.
Take it?
There's never been a better time to get a great deal on a Toyota.
Yes, yes.
And with first-time ever factory-to-dealer incentives on Camrys as well as Celicas, Supers, and MR2s, you could save hundreds more.
Dianetics by L. Ron Hubbard. A fresh look at today's problems. Buy your copy at Walden Books.
Let's find out what's coming up next on Action News at 5. Here's Channel 2's Bree Walker.
Good afternoon. A heartbreaking story in Anaheim. A couple is found dead in their home by their 20-month-old child who told a neighbor, "I can't wake Mommy." Departing House Speaker Jim Wright pays tribute to Florida Congressman Claude Pepper, whose body lies in state in the Capitol Rotunda. And can you spell spoliator? Scott Isaacs of Colorado can, and that's why. He is the best speller in the land this afternoon. More on Action News at 5.
There's never been a roach killer like this before.
Who could have done it?
A formula so far advanced.
You know who.
New Formula Raid Anti-Roach Killer kills bugs dead like never before. It's the fastest you can buy. And no spray lasts longer, up to 4 long months.
Longer than summer?
New Raid Anti-Roach Killer. Nobody kills as fast and as long. Nobody does it deader.
Chippendales, a fantasy that never ends.
Right now, when you come into Montgomery Ward for a complete pair of eyeglasses, you can take 40% off. Hurry into Montgomery Ward Optical. Offer ends soon.
She was Emily Latella. She was Baba Wawa. She was Rosanna Dana. She was the leading lady of laughter on Saturday Night Live. This week's People affectionately remembers Gilda Radner. Her zest for life gave her the strength to fight cancer with courage, dignity, and humor. Now a generation has lost a friend. On stage, screen, or TV, how she loved to make us laugh, and we loved her for it. Silly and inspired, sublime and ridiculous, it was always something. People, that's what we're all about.
Glenn Fry for Holiday Spa.
You know, when I come to the gym, I come here for one reason, to work. That's why they call it a workout. When you're in the business of staying in shape, this is your office. So when you're in the office, take care of business.
Join Holiday Spa for only $19 a month. That's $19 now and $19 a month for 23 months. Visit any Holiday Spa today for a free guest tour.
Well, you finally did it. What? Hi! I heard you bought a Honda. Yeah. Notice I haven't called you for a ride lately? I noticed you haven't called. Oh. Hey, you got a dependable car, a dependable dealer. What do you need me for? To buy me lunch? Oh, nice. I'm really happy with my Honda. Yeah, okay. How's your love life? I'm really happy with my Honda.
Your Southern California Honda dealers, as dependable as the cars they sell.
Shakey's presents a new pizza you're gonna want to taste. But before you hop in the car, look what comes with it. Because we're introducing our new classic crust pizza with an offer that includes lots of golden fried shrimp and plenty of Shakey's Mojo potatoes. All for one low price, but only for a limited time. So now that you know, it's time to go. Shakey's, still bringing a good deal to every meal.
Why do most Italian dressings taste about the same?
Herbs and spices. Secret herbs and spices.
Herbs and spices and spices.
Now discover the Italian with a delicious difference. New House Italian from Kraft. It's spicy the way you like Italian, but with a touch of sweetness, like sweet basil and red bell pepper. One taste will tell you it's not the same old herbs and spices. New Kraft House Italian. The difference is delicious. Allergies make your eyes burn and itch. They make you congested, make your nose run. Allergies make you miserable. Introducing Sinutap Allergy Formula for frequent sufferers with the decongestant action of Sudafed and a powerful antihistamine.
Sinutap Allergy works for 12 full hours to help stop the itching, stop the runny nose, stop the sneezing. For 12 full hours, Sinutap Allergy helps stop it all.
Coming tomorrow on Geraldo.
He just constantly reiterated how much he loved me.
Priestly passion, shattered vows. On the next Geraldo.
Geraldo, tomorrow at 4 on the one and only 2.
Channel 2 got the Peabody Award and 9 Emmys.
Because they got the best news in the world.
Who told you to say that?
Bree Walker.
What else did she tell you?
Don't burp.
9 Emmys and the Peabody Award. That makes a perfect 10 for 2.
The lowest prices of the year at Levitt's.
What a sale! Levitt's showrooms are loaded with furniture bargains in every department. For example, only $488 buys this satiny white-on-white damask sofa. And only $468 buys the matching love seat. That's just one of the bargains. On sale at Levitt's lowest prices of the year.
There are lots of ways to pick a dentist. Ask a friend, look in the phone book, but what does that really tell you about them? At 1-800-DENTIST, we refer from a select group of dentists, and we have a full profile on each of them. Their education, how many years in practice, what special training they have. And with our dentists, you have the security of knowing that we refer thousands of patients to them every month. So if you need a dentist and you want to make an educated choice, call 1-800-DENTIST today.
The Perfect 10, a beauty so rare, but not at your Southern California Pontiac dealer's Perfect 10 selling event, where savings on 1989 Firebird and Grand Am are as close to perfect as can be. Get $1,000 cash back or 2.9% financing on Grand Am or Firebird, including the special edition Firebird XS with a V6 and theft deterrent system. But hurry, because while a Perfect 10 can live forever in your imagination, this selling event will soon fade away. See your Southern California Pontiac dealers.
Action news is coming up right after Geraldo. 2 bodies inside an Anaheim apartment, and a 20-month-old toddler has to go next door for help. We'll have this heartbreaking story.
How do you help your children and their teachers cope with violence in the schools? The experts come to L.A. to search for answers.
He was a hero to America's elderly. Now Claude Pepper is given a rare honor as his body lies in state in the nation's capital.
And then, can you spell champion? We'll see the 10th finals of the National Spelling Bee.
S-E-N-E-S-C-I-N-G. Senescing.
Plus is the L.A. production of The Phantom of the Opera a winner? An opening night review from Steve Kameko, just ahead.
Maybe you're with your family, or maybe you're on your own. Maybe you're treating someone to a little taste of home.
Right now, treat yourself to Caro's tender sliced sirloin with plump shrimp or chili relleno. A complete dinner for only $6.99. Or this breakfast special for only $2.99.
It's the way that we make you happy in everything we do. Come and see how Caro cares for you.
You're out of aspirin, baby powder, lipstick, and shoe polish? Rain check. Rain check.
Next time, count on Save-On.
Well, you can't be out of them. I came all the way from Pacoima.
Rain check.
Rain check?
Next time, count on Save-On.
Don't tell me. No more flea collars again, right?
Sorry, rain check.
Rain check?
Next time, don't get a rain check. Count on Save-On.
Sorrel Ridge would like to challenge the giant in the jam industry. Their preserves are mostly corn syrup, refined sugar, and just some fruit. Sorrel Ridge has no corn syrup, no refined sugar, just 100% fruit and fruit juice. Maybe it's about time someone knocked the giant down to size. Sorrel Ridge, with 100% fruit, it has to be better.
Chippendales, a fantasy that never ends.
For the best in professional basketball, watch the NBA playoffs all this week on Channel 2.
Sponsored in part by BMW, the ultimate driving machine.
Time to save big bucks on selected Suzuki Sidekicks.
Time to save big bucks on 16-valve Suzuki Swifts.
Get $500 to $1,500 cash back on selected four-wheel drive Sidekicks.
Get $1,000 cash back on 16-valve Swift automatics.
Finally, something worth saving money on.
At last, something worth saving money on.
But time's running out, so hurry.
Hurry, time's running.
Remember, get $500 to $1,500 cash back on selected Sidekicks and Swifts at your Southern California Suzuki dealer.
Hey, dog lovers, listen up. Have you seen that grand gourmet dog food yet? Here, look, I want to show you something. Now, this is ordinary dog food.
Free color catalog. Call me toll-free right now.
Call 1-800-CHAIR-88. That's 1-800-CHAIR-88. Toll-free.
Hi, I'd like to invite you to join me and thousands of teenagers in saving lives by not drinking and driving. Call your local SAD organization or write to us at this address.
Channel 9 salutes Kareem Abdul-Jabbar in a special encore presentation of the Summer of 42, Kareem's Final Farewell, tonight at 10.
How can she be old enough to leave for college?
How can you be old enough to be her mom?
I take care of myself.
And she takes Geritol Complete, nearly twice the iron of ordinary supplements.
Here's to our future.
Geritol Complete, for the best years of your life.
Aquafresh case history, 75.
I don't know much about fluoride, but I do know that I've never had a cavity in my whole life. I'm not an expert on plaque either, but my dentist says that my gums are healthy. I've been brushing with Aquafresh since I was a kid.
Aquafresh, more than cavity protection, triple protection.
Which spread tastes more like real butter?
Oh, my shed spread country crock, right?
Parquet.
Parquet? Come on, Sheds, back me up. Say something.
Parquet.
Parquet. All right, let me taste.
Yes, in a national taste test, more people agreed.
Parquet spread does taste more like real butter than Sheds. No wonder you're so quiet.
Parquet.
So, how you been?
Parquet spread's better buttery taste leaves Sheds speechless.
Parquet.
Come on, Mary.
Go away!
I promise I'll quit drinking.
You've said that before.
This time I mean it. I'm going to Schick.
The hospital?
It's a medical treatment.
How long will you be gone?
Just 10 days and a couple of follow-ups.
Oh, Tom.
Schick's alcohol program has the #1 success rate.
Every jar, every bottle can lead more than one useful life. In fact, in California, they're being recycled again and again. Please don't bury glass while it's still alive.
Yeah, that's it, guys. We'll have a rough cut in a minute. Okay, John, I want to segue to the ADO right on the crescendo. You know, I've always loved music, but I wanted to get into something steady where I could make a good living. I looked at all the technical schools and I decided on VTI. They had just what I needed. At VTI, I got a solid background in electronics plus real production experience. Now I'm working on music videos. They had day and evening classes, too, so I could work while I went to school. They even helped me get my first job. And school was fun, too, because I was learning with hands-on training. Okay, John, let's see a playback. Why don't you let VTI help you make your dreams come true? Call the number on your screen. Don't wait, call now. You'll be glad you did.
"50 years ago, Hitler plundered Europe and stole priceless masterpieces and countless treasures. 5 months ago, this recovered Picasso alone sold for $38 million. Thousands of paintings and sculptures were hidden in castles, mines, and lakes throughout Europe. Today, they're turning up in museums and boardrooms, attics and basements. Who are the rightful owners? I'm Michael York. Join me for the greatest treasure hunt the world has ever known.
Hunt for Stolen War Treasures, an encore presentation Saturday at 8 p.m. on Channel 9.
Come around the corner, and this guy hits me. I couldn't believe horses in your drive.
He's been in pain ever since the accident, and the medical bills are astronomical. What was that number we called, honey?
1-800-THE-LAW, too.
If you've been involved in a car accident, we can assist you by helping you obtain a car rental, recovering your lost wages, and obtaining compensation for your pain and suffering. And we charge no fee until we win your case. Call 1-800-THE-LAW, too.
1-800-THE-LAW, too. It's all the law you need to know.
Close time. Close time. Close time. Close time.
Close time. Designer brands at 20 to 50% off.
Close time.
Homeowners, burglaries, and worse can happen to you. That's why you need security shutters. They provide a physical barrier of protection to safeguard your home, your valuables, and the lives of those you love. Residential crime is approaching an all-time high, yet silent alarms, wired windows, and security patrols provide only limited protection. But security shutters protect all openings to your home 24 hours a day, allow fresh air and light to enter when closed, disappear completely when raised, and they're available with electric or manual controls. Beautiful to look at, these remarkable shutters reduce heating and cooling costs, plus can substantially increase the value of your home. Homeowners, get the facts about this new kind of security system. Call this toll-free number now to receive free information by mail. There's no obligation.
Call 1-800-247-3600. That's 1-800-247-3600 toll-free. Call 1-800-247-3600.
Confessions of a home club competitor.
The truth about home club membership? Okay. You don't have to be a member to shop there. Anyone can walk into a home club and get prices that are lower than mine.
And if you are a home club member?
If you are a member, you save even more.
A lot of people don't know this.
That's right. And I'd like to keep it that way.
At the home club, non-member prices beat the competition, and members save even more.
Most of the leading yogurts have something in common. Sugar. Lots and lots of sugar. But great-tasting Continental yogurt doesn't have one speck of refined sugar. Instead, Continental adds honey and pure whole fruit. So the sweetness is absolutely natural, positively delicious. Continental yogurt, the original non-fat yogurt.
Available at Lucky and other food stores.
Introducing Difference, the new water rinsable cold cream. Difference deep cleans and softens like other cold creams, but it rinses away with just water. New Difference from Noxzema.
Now, Lee has made the French manicure easy and affordable with Lee press-on nails. The French manicure.
A new shape, new taste-tempting cheese-filled tortellini. Makes a side dish something special. Muller's Salad Bar Pasta.
We're busy, busy, busy. We're real busy. 3 busy guys plumbing.
For clogs at their worst,
It's for you.
call Liquid Plumber first.
Divorce Court is a dramatization based on cases and issues raised in the family courts of this nation. None of the participants knows the outcome of the case before hearing Judge Keene's decision. The jurisdiction is a combination of laws of all 50 states. Therefore, the laws of your community may differ. The cases are presided over by Judge William Keene, who served on the Superior Court of California for 18 years.
Next, the pipes are calling, and magical mystery book on People's Court.
just tried your Classico d'Abruzzi beef and pork pasta sauce. My Italian grandmother made sauce like this, and yours is very, very close to hers.
Classico d'Abruzzi, authentic regional pasta sauce.
The three-breasted chicken, miracle or sham? That's our focus today on Rialto. Did Kentucky Fried Chicken really discover a three-breasted chicken? Or are they simply cutting their breast into three small pieces? Don't be deceived. I've discovered a much better value at Pioneer Chicken. Look how much larger each piece is, and Pioneer actually costs less. Maybe that's the real miracle.
Pioneer, we do chicken better.
The twins are coming. Twin bowls of your favorite gourmet pride soups in a brand new size that's perfect for soup and salad, or soup and a sandwich, or a bowl of soup before dinner, or even a bowl of soup all by itself. Lighter, less filling, yet with the same great taste. Gourmet Pride Twin Bowls. Soup for two, or for one. Twice.
Hi, I'm Ray Combs.
I'm Jennifer O'Neill.
I'm Tom Selleck.
You're not.
Would you please call me? Join us for the Miss Hollywood Talent Search.
Yeah.
Wednesday at 8 p.m.
Awesome. Hi.
So how'd you do your hair? Jumper cables?
How do you say I blew it? How do you eat your words?
What'd they say?
Hallmark introduces to Kids with Love Cards, a whole new way to tell kids how you feel.
Hallmark has a way to make somebody's day.
You're not a little kid anymore. I'm sorry if I treated you like one.
Hallmark has a way.
New to Kids with Love Cards.
Classic model contour chairs support you just right because they're individually constructed to fit your body's linear measurements. Plus, Contour features this special pain-relieving orthopedic shape. Find out how inexpensively you can relax in a Contour chair. Call me, Art Linkletter, toll-free, and I'll mail you Contour's free color catalog. Call me toll-free right now.
Call 1-800-CHAIR-88. That's 1-800-CHAIR-88, toll-free.
Come around the corner, and this guy hits me. I couldn't believe horses in your drive.
He's been in pain ever since the accident, and the medical bills are astronomical. What was that number we called?
1-800-THE-LAW-TUBE.
If you've been involved in a car accident, we can assist you by helping you attain a car rental, recovering your lost wages, and obtaining compensation for your pain and suffering. And we charge no fee until we win your case. Call 1-800-THE-LAW-TUBE.
1-800-THE-LAW-TUBE. It's all the law you need to know.
Robinson's, right?
Close time. Close time.
Nordstrom?
Close time.
The Broadway?
Close time.
Close time. Designer brands at 20 to 50% off.
Close time.
Here's an important message from FGS. Are you having trouble getting auto insurance? Have you recently been canceled? Are you confused about what to do now? Then call FGS. FGS has helped thousands of California drivers to get insured, and we can help you too by providing you with a low down payment, low monthly payments, and the same low rate whether or not you are currently insured. So call us right now for an immediate quote. And remember, you can insure for less at FGS.
If you'd spent $100 at Vons, Ralph's, Hughes, or Albertsons, you'd see your dollar comes up short compared to Lucky. The latest price comparison proves you'll save up to 9% more at Lucky. Enough savings for you to buy a bag of this, a half-gallon of this, and a 12-pack of this with that same $100. So be a smart shopper. Be a Lucky shopper.
In an emergency, seconds count. So to protect yourself, use Life Alert.
Life Alert Security Center.
Someone outside my window.
Virtually instantly, we'll dispatch police to your home and stay in two-way voice communication with you until help arrives.
I cannot think of a feature that would be of benefit to the security of a homeowner that is not included in this product.
For free information by mail, call now.
Call toll-free 1-800-42-ALERT. 1-800-42-ALERT.
On the next live, hey, Kathy, you know who's coming to see us?
Who?
She taught Michael Jackson to do this. She taught Janet Jackson to do that. You know who I'm talking about?
No, it wasn't their mother.
No, it wasn't. Choreographer Paula Abdul, now one of the hottest stars on the pop charts with her own album. She'll teach us some of those moves.
You don't need them, Reach. Also, designer Ola Cassini will show us a sizzling swimsuit fashion show.
And actress Stephanie Powers will be here, and the scandalous Christine Keeler. All of it coming up on Live.
Live with Regis and Kathy Lee tomorrow at 10 a.m.
This is a television cameraman. He graduated from Video Technical Institute. He got a solid background in electronics. Then he specialized in television production. Now he's got a great job in broadcasting or medical TV at a hospital. Or maybe he works for the communications division of a large corporation, or in cable TV, or sports, or news, or commercials, or making music videos. He's a television cameraman, and he's got a great future. Why don't you look into a career in television? Call VTI at 888-0885. Call now. You'll be glad you did.
From now on, you can spend all your time drinking because you don't work here anymore.
Rick, I'm leaving. You love drinking more than me.
Mister, in case you forgot, cocaine is against the law. You're under arrest.
You know drinking and drugs will ruin your life. Isn't it time you did something about it? Call Fountainhead before it's too late. 714-688-8140 or 213-222-2675.
We'll be back for the litigants' reactions to Judge Wapner's decision right after these messages.
Introducing Zap-A-Pack. Cheese whiz for one.
Starts with a flip, then a zip, zap, and dip. Make your leftovers hip with a zip, zap, zip.
New Zap-A-Pack cups. Cheese whiz for one. For a hot cheese sauce and a zap.
For a meal or a snack, get the new Zap-A-Pack. Tangy cheese whiz for one. Gonna make your food.
Zap-A-Pack cups. New from Cheese Whiz. The flip it, zip it, zap it way to add a little zip.
If you took an Actifed tablet for your cold, there's something you should know.
Yes, sir.
Contact maximum strength caplets work twice as long.
Gesundheit.
Until there's a cure, there's contact.
Once word got around that Philly cream cheese, ounce for ounce, has just half the calories of butter or margarine, we were truly on a roll. Butter your bread with Philly instead.
If you're like me, you love to ride. Unfortunately, people who don't ride don't pay much attention to us. They cut us off, they turn left in front of us, and if we're involved in an accident, police report usually comes off like it's our fault. If you've been hurt in an accident, even if the police report's against you, call me now at John Riley & Associates, the motorcycle lawyers. 1-800-99-CYCLE. That's 1-800-99-CYCLE.
Hi, I'd like to invite you to join me and thousands of teenagers in saving lives by not drinking and driving. Call your local SAD organization or write to us at this address.
Channel 9 salutes Kareem Abdul-Jabbar in a special encore presentation of the Summer of 42, Kareem's Final Farewell, tonight at 10.
Next in Superior Court.
I could not let my grandson be destroyed the same way my daughter was.
His mother-in-law blames him for his wife's death and more.
I noticed the same kind of bruises on Tommy that I'd seen on my daughter Arlene.
I did find some bruises, but that's not unusual with a 3-year-old.
I didn't beat Arlene to death, and I don't beat Tommy either.
In this courtroom, it is...
A private plane flew over...